Hey everybody, what we're going to do today is to continue working on our 1-point perspective covered bridges today. Now, I just wanted to remind you that when you complete your drawing, however you do the background is completely up to you. You can make it summer, spring, winter, fall. Okay, so whatever season you want to make it is, what will actually make it your own project. Because I did show you guys the one from the winter scene that I did, and I showed you the one from like the springtime scene that I did. So however you want to do it, you want to make it, any season that you want. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we need to make the part where the bridge is attached to the ground one, and then we need to also put the supports that go underneath, which are usually concrete blocks, and we're going to draw all that in on this lesson. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to basically draw a road coming out of that covered bridge. And it would be obviously where the entryway is, because that's where the horses or cars would go. Okay, and then it gets wider. You can see my thing got wider here because it's getting closer to me, or at least it's supposed to look that way. Then back here I can draw my road going off into the distance. You can even go to the vanishing point. I should erase these better. These lines, you don't need them anymore, but I did draw them kind of dark, so it's hard to erase them once you draw them too dark. But that's okay. When I go to color this in, and it'll cover over it, so that's no big deal. Now I also want to make the embankment, okay, or the part where the bridge is kind of sitting on part of the bank along the river. Okay, so it has to be attached to something. And you can make that continue all the way down this way, or you can cut it off however you want to do it. I think I'm going to just continue mine to about there. Okay. And then over here, you might just go off that way like that. And on this side, so here's the part that I was talking about. You want to make some supports. We're going to go straight down. Should do something straight, because my line isn't exactly straight. So I'm going to make this first support here. Now this would be the side of my bricks that I'm going to be using. Okay. And then this would be about the width of my bridge. So I'm going to draw another straight line going here. And then this would go across like this. So this is the part that's holding it up on that end. That's one support. Now I want you to notice, this is the left side of my bricks. This is the right side. It's going to be flat, just like the front of the bridge here. But when I do my bricks here, well, I'm going to wait to do that. Hold on. But I want to do the bottom of this. Okay, notice I'm using this vanishing point on the left. I want to make that at an angle. But the water is going to be covering some of that anyway, so you're not going to see all of that. Now I want to make another support in the center, or what appears to be my center of my bridge. Okay, another double line like that. Okay, again, I want to make it the same height as that one, so maybe I should come down a little bit more. Although again, the water is going to be going around that, so I'm just going to make that at that angle. And then go straight across here again. This one's going to look a little wider than this one because it's closer to me in the picture plane. Okay, so that's a little bit wider, and then I'm just going to make a small one right here. Okay, because that would be connected to this part of the ground. Now I'm going to do the lines for my bricks using the vanishing point. So I have my paper on my vanishing point. I'm going to start here, then draw a line on here, then do one here. Slide it down a little bit, keeping it on the vanishing point the whole time. That one there, here, really don't need one there. slide it down. You want to try to make these the same space apart so they look like they're the same size bricks. Okay, these are like the mason bricks, like the kind that our schools are built out of. Okay, they're really large concrete bricks. Okay. Like that. And now I'm going to draw these lines again straight across. Maybe I'll go from here to make sure that they're straight. Again, I'm doing it here so I can see that this is the same space all the way across. I'm going to slide up, do my next line, slide up, do my next line, slide up, do my next line, and so forth. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Straight across, straight across, straight across. Okay, now I want to show you something really quickly before we do the brick on here. So you can see these lines are lined up with my vanishing point, then these lines are straight across and they're parallel. They're lines that'll never intersect. Now I'm going to turn my paper over really quickly because I want to show you how to do the bricks. Now for some reason, I don't know why, I have students that do, let me draw another section over here. Do this. Okay, guys, this is like a wire fence or like a tic-tac-toe board. That's not how you create bricks. What you want to do is you want to do that, skip a line. Do that one, skip a line. Do that one. Okay? So we're skipping the lines there. Then you want to go back and do in between. Like this, okay? So you can see that how the bricks are different here. So it's centered here. And these are like this. So don't make it look like this. Make sure that it looks like this, okay? So then the next thing you're gonna do here is we're gonna draw another embankment over here. And again, that road goes back there, but I'm gonna put some land over here as well. Okay, the road can bend around back this way. You wanted to, and then this is all going to be like hills and land. Now that tutorial on how to do the trees, okay, I showed you guys a tutorial on how to draw, well, you're not going to do palm trees in a bridge scene, but how to draw the oak trees and how to draw the pine trees. Now whatever you want to do in the background, you can add as many trees or as little trees as you want. Okay, so if you look at this house that I did, like I have all of these different pine trees around it. So if you're going for like a winter look and you want a bunch of pine trees around it, you can absolutely do that. If you just want some dead oak trees in your picture like that, or if you want it to be springtime and you want live trees, you can mix and match. You could put some pine trees and some oak trees, however you want to do it. Clouds are pretty simple to draw. I just kind of do this and make my clouds. There's a lot of different types of clouds. You can look up different clouds online, you know, like just line drawings of clouds, because I don't want you guys to make them like you used to in kindergarten, just like how I showed you how to draw the Christmas tree the correct way. Okay, I don't want to see any of this. Okay, you don't draw clouds like that anymore. Draw good clouds, okay? So whatever you draw in your background on this, okay, clouds, trees, if you even want clouds, you can make a sunset in the background if you want to. I'm going to share my colored version of this when I complete it so you guys can see what it looks like. And yes, it does get colored. It says right in the lesson plan, elements of art, color, line, and shape. It says it right in the directions, okay, and right in the title of the project. So yes, these are eventually going to get colored. As I said, these are colored with crayon. If you have paint, by all means use it. If you have colored pencils, use that. If you're using markers, I prefer you to outline with marker only. Please do not color in with it because it kind of makes it look sloppy. All right, guys, have fun with the rest of the project. And like I said, when I'm completed this, I will share a picture of it with you. What season I'm going to make it yet, I do not know. But like I said, this is the next step on this project. All right, guys.